Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maddie Makeup, and for today's video, I have been waiting for this for a very long time. Days upon weeks upon day, I don't even know. What's the saying? I've been waiting for a while for this, and I'm really excited. So, you guys may or may not have known that Anastasia Beverly Hills recently came out with a liquid foundation, and this is what it looks like. I got it sent to me in PR, and we're gonna be trying her out today. And of course, what's a foundation review without the setting powders? They sent them in these really pretty boxes. I'm just gonna hold them on my lap because I kind of like the extra light bouncing from my lap to my face. It kind of fills in the undershadows. But yes, so we're gonna shade match first, and then we're gonna see how the foundation applies and how it stays throughout this video. I'm a very oily girl. I just primed my face with Too Faced the Hangover primer. And I really like that primer because I feel like it controls my oils well, even though it's moisturizing. And it kind of gives the exact same feeling that my skin feels like when I do my entire skincare routine. I'm not going to do my entire skincare routine just because I don't like wasting product for a look I'm not going to wear that long. So yeah, I just put on the Too Faced primer. And I'm going to go about my regular foundation routine just so we can give it a fair shot. I think I'm going to do like foundation routine and then just the foundation. Yeah, let's do it like that. And yeah, so first we're gonna shade match and see if, you know, they sent me the right shades. So I was kind of nervous about the fact that they were only sending 5 shades and not the entire line. And I get it, like people have been caught selling their their PR boxes, so I wouldn't want to send like a full range of things. Like, you know, people are gonna have so much excess that they're not gonna wear. Yeah, so I kind of get it, but it does make me a little bit nervous. So I'm going to start with the lightest shade that they sent me, and it's 335 Warm. This is what it looks like, and it says foundation here. A lot of people didn't like this, but honestly, I don't care. Like, I think it looks nice, and she said that Norvina said that it was for like working makeup artists who want to be able to find their foundation, and I get that, so I'm like, cute, okay. One thing I did notice when I first saw this was that it really like reminds me of the Nars Natural Radiant foundation. This is my shade, so this is probably not going to match me, but they look very similar. Sorry, this is so dirty. I love this foundation, but yeah, I just wanted to point that out. They're about the same size. Anyways, we're just going to try all the shades and see if I have a match. So the first one is 335W. Just waiting for the pump to start up. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And I like to match to my forehead just because my forehead's the darkest part of my body. And yeah, no, that's very light. And I'm kind of nervous because 335W was the only warm shade that they sent me. So I don't know if these will match my undertones. This one is 340C. Nope, 345C. There we go. This one looks better. This one I could probably work with if I really wanted to. I'm stressed. 355N. This is the one I'm counting on to match me, just because the last one is a C shade, like a cool shade, and like I'd rather have like a neutral and warm. So this is 355 neutral. I should have pre-pumped these. I like that one. It's blending into my face really nicely over here. I think we're gonna try that, but just for good measure, since we did get, you know, sent it, let's try 360C. See, okay, I like that depth, but actually, this is a cute shade too. Maybe I'm a cool tone and just in denial about my undertones. Wow, good job. Shout out to the ABH team. Y'all actually matched me. I'm gonna go with 355 neutral because I liked how that looked a lot on my skin. So let me just... So I just prepped and we're gonna go in. I think I'm gonna do... I kind of want to do a beauty sponge on one side, but I don't know. Maybe I should do the brush because that's what they sent me with the package. So they sent me another A30 Pro brush. They sent this with their welcome package, but they just sent another one to go with the foundation. So I'm excited about that. This is a really nice brush. I really like it. It didn't work as nicely for the stick foundation, but I feel like this is really nice for liquids, so it's chill. So I'm going in with 355N, and I think on this side I'm wearing it just straight up, and this side I'm doing like my whole like base routine. So it's more generous than the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation pump, so I like that. But yeah. Right from the get-go, it kind of feels a little bit sheer, but that's okay with me because I think it's supposed to be like a buildable foundation. Despite being sheer, it is like everything is disappearing. Like it's actually covering. Whoa! Okay, sorry, I'm being like too dramatic already. Okay, so that was one pump and it like got almost half my face. I'm just gonna do one more pump. And let's try to build on my forehead and get this half of my nose. Whoa, I actually really like how my skin looks with it. Ooh. I think this looks really pretty. Alright, look at you, ABH. Okay, so on this side we're gonna do our regular skin, our regular foundation routine. My regular foundation routine. So here we have the setting powders. Ooh. Ooh. But they have 5 shades. So we have vanilla, which is a light shade, translucent, which is white but obviously translucent, and then we have banana, which is probably what I'm gonna use, and then they have deep peach, which is for kind of, it's like, it looks like it's roughly around my skin tone. I might use it to like color correct. And then we have golden orange, which I might just give away, to be honest, because I wouldn't use this. But for now, I'm going to use the translucent one. And I'm just going to pour it into the lid. By the way, this is huge. Like, that's my face. This is huge. And this is my other favorite setting powder, the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. I use this all the time. I literally just ran out, though. Look at that. Wow. It's so big. It's like a hockey puck. Like, I know somebody said that. I think it was Your Girl Too Much. Shanine Maurice. Yeah, I think she said that, and I thought it was hilarious because it's so true. But I'm just gonna go in with a wet sponge because that's what I normally do, and I'm just gonna dip into the powder. I just like to get all the oily parts of my face, especially with a more hydrating foundation. Whoa, I look white. By the way, I'm breaking out. Don't mind that. So I learned this tip from Jackie Aina to just start with translucent powder and press it into your face so that your foundation doesn't get as oily as quickly. So I like to do that now, and it's like I haven't I don't do it all the time, but for days where I'm like I really need my foundation to last, I will do it. So yeah, it kind of also adds like a little bit of brightening, and if you use like a colored powder, it adds extra coverage so you don't have to use as much foundation, which I really like. So I'm just gonna do another pump, and this time I'm gonna go in with my sponge because this is how I normally do it. And I'm just gonna start, let's zoom in. And that's my pimple. Mostly gone. It's around my eyes. I'm just gonna hit just to show my redness going away. The foundation definitely absorbed into my sponge a lot. That was to be expected. Your product will stretch more if you use a brush, but I just like the finish of a sponge. And then this part is like the most hyperpigmented area of my face, so I'm just gonna go to town. You know, I'm actually really like pleasantly surprised with the match that they gave me. I actually really like this foundation shade. Here is what the two sides of my face look like. As you can see, the side where I put powder looks just a little bit like lighter, brighter, whatever. And then this side looks more natural, I feel like. I really like both sides. I think I'll try, like, I'll alternate between both, realistically. But yeah, definitely can get this to a pretty good coverage if you wanted it to be. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Sand. And I'm just going to hit my under eyes, just like bum, 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 bum. Alright, and I'm just going to blend this out. I know, I'm using a sponge to blend out my concealer, but it's because I literally only like a few types of brushes to blend out concealer, and they're dirty. Alright, so this is what my base looks like right now. And now we're going to bake. So I'm going to go in with the banana powder, just because I noticed the translucent makes my face a little bit bright, like a little bit white, a little bit Caucasian, but it's chill. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. And we're just going to hit the under eye, and we're going to bake. I don't normally bake, to be honest, but since this is a more luminous foundation, I'm scared and I want to give it a fair shot. Okay, so now I want to try the Deep Peach just out of curiosity. I just want to see how dark it is. I always bronze around the edges of my forehead, and the reason I do that is literally because my setting powder makes it so white. So I'm wondering if I just like set with the Deep Peach powder, if it'll take away the need to bronze. It's not even that dark. Whoa, okay. Right off the bat, my skin looks so smooth. So smooth. Okay. My skin looks so smooth. What the fuck? I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and it's really hot in here. I have the fan running, but I sweat like crazy, so that's gonna kind of be my little test to see how this foundation holds up. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. So this is my finished look. I know I look really crazy, but I wanted to do something fun for once. Because I never do. Let me just blend out my blush a little bit. But I used my ABH Jackie Aina palette for the eyes. As you can see, it's really pretty. I'm actually really in love with this look. I wanted to try something different. And then I just put two purple like rhinestones under my eyes, which I thought was so cute. And then I just like used some pink eyeshadow for the blush to make it look really crazy and blown out. Very like 80s vibe. And then my lips, I'm wearing the BFF3 lip liner from ColourPop and Saint Tropez lip gloss from Anastasia. And then these earrings are from Jumbo Jewels. My friend Jenna makes jewelry. I'll link her down below. But yeah, this is the finished look. So now to the foundation. So the side where I didn't do anything besides like apply the foundation, as you can see, it's been 2 hours. And by the way, I sweat like crazy around my mouth, so that's definitely a contributing factor. But as you can see, I already have smile lines right here. So definitely this is more for the drier girls. Hello, so it is another day. I wore the foundation again to work, and I have had this on since about 5 a.m. And I did my regular foundation routine, so I did like my skincare first instead of like that primer, and then I did powder with like a wet sponge, and then I put foundation and then concealer and set. Yeah, so my thoughts right now, it actually is lasting a lot longer. I don't know if it's because I did my skincare routine instead or whatever. This is what it looks like after 5 hours of no touch-up. Here's like more in the sun. It's not really Yeah. The only thing is that it kind of is lifting around my Cupid's bow, but that's because my Cupid's bow is so sweaty. Like, I think I low-key have hyperhidrosis. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it's literally always like droplets collected, and it's like I literally have to, like, oh my god, it's really gross. And I'm just not gross, but like I'm just so sweaty there. So I wasn't really surprised that it was lifting, because matte foundations, even when I wear them like in that area, they still get cracky and they don't like last, so nothing ever looks good there. So I'm not too mad about it. My nose is really oily but doesn't sweat, so this is what my nose looks like right now. Nothing has lifted, and it actually looks really pretty. It is getting oily after 5 hours of wear, but I also am working, so like I'm running around sweating. I sweat a lot when I work because we're really like low-key hauling ass sometimes, but yeah. So far I really like the foundation. Sorry the camera quality is really bad. I'm recording this on my iPhone using the front camera, but yeah. Anyways, I have to go back into work, but here's kind of a close-up of everything. See, it's kind of getting light. You can kind of see my hyperpigmentation, but you can't really tell that it's like coming off unless you look really closely. And this is my eye look today. I just put some little pearls here, and this is the ABH liquid liner. And yeah, all right, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Okay. Hello, we are back to my regular camera. No more iPhone cameras, but I just wore the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation for, what time is it? So it's 1:50, almost 2 o'clock. So I put this foundation on at 5 a.m. So 5
to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, 11, 12, 1 to 2. It's almost 2.
So I wore this foundation for about 9 hours. So I think I got a pretty good wear out of it. So this is what it kind of looks like. Honestly, I'm surprised at how good it looks 9 hours later. And my job, like, it's summer, first of all. It's like 100 degrees in San Diego every day, and it's so sunny, and my car is just like extremely hot. And I honestly, like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I know I said this, I feel like I might have hyperhidrosis, and I need to get like Botox or something to stop the sweating, because literally I will have a puddle here, and it's like so gross, and I'm so self-conscious of it, but I'm just like really sweaty there, so I don't even, yeah. But this is what it kind of looks like. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. I kind of have smile lines right here, but I work in customer service, so I'm literally like all day every day. It's definitely like 40% gone right here, 40-50% faded right here, because that is literally where all my sweat collects, and I literally just wipe it off. So I'm not surprised that it's gone there, but what I am surprised at is like none of it came off here. I'm really surprised that it didn't crease around my eyes as much. With my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, I love this foundation. I think it's so pretty, but it breaks everywhere. Like at the end of the day, no matter how much powder I put, I'll have like creases like all around here, all around my nose, and this didn't do that for me, so I'm really happy about that. And the thing I like about that is, to me, I feel like they give like similar looks. Like, it's very luminous, very pretty and natural, but still like really good coverage. So I think, honestly, I think they're comparable. Cute eye look. My cheeks are very like normal, and they lean a little bit dry, but they look really good. I can't zoom in anymore, so let me just get closer to the camera. There's nothing breaking. You can just see my acne. Whatever. The foundation, I think it looks like a good match. I feel like I look like one color, so that's really good. Again, I wear 355 neutral. For anybody who uses me as a reference, my other shades will be down below. Come on, focus, bro. There we go, 355 neutral. So yeah, my final thoughts, I like this foundation. I'll give it another shot and I'll wear it again. I would definitely wear this like in the winter when I'm like more dry. It's not bad. I do know some girls with like drier skin that said that this foundation wasn't that great for them, but I don't know, I'm not really having a problem with it. I'm just gonna blot. This is my first time touching up to see. I'm gonna see what this can handle. I'm just gonna use a sponge and press it into my skin. I feel like that already cleared up a lot of the oil. I also will say I actually do really like the setting powders. The setting powder, in my opinion, it's not really like a setting powder. It's more like a baking powder, just because I feel like it does give a little bit of coverage, and I feel like you'll get the maximum benefit if you bake with it rather than just like dust it with like a big fluffy brush. But that's just my opinion. You know how it be. I am a baking... I like to bake my nose especially, but not really my under eyes because they get kind of dry. Honestly, what am I saying? I'm just freaking rambling. It's usually just my mouth because that's where I make the most expressions. I talk a lot. I have I smile a lot, so that's I kind of expected it to be my problem area, but it doesn't, like, honestly, it doesn't look bad. I just think if you have more normal skin and you're not as sweaty as me, this foundation would work for you. If you're more of like on the dry side slash like normal to dry, this would definitely be perfect for you. If you're normal oily combination like me, definitely give it a shot. If you're not as sweaty as me, definitely go for it. If you don't smile as much as me, go for it. But yeah, it's kind of where my thoughts are. Let me know what you guys think if you've tried the foundation, if you want to try the foundation. Yeah, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. And if you guys have any suggestions for what you guys want to see next, just let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe because you're here. You might as well. Yeah, and that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, bye.